Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. We are Friday afternoon. I got a new shirt, Quicksilver. Blue and white. Hey, I like it. Those are my colors. See the blue and white bracelet? It's about 4 o'clock on Friday. And what do I want to talk about right now? Because earlier I posted a kind of a venting video about my kiddos, my daughters at least. My son hasn't chimed in yet on this channel, so withhold judgment on him. But 3 girls are very adamant. I'm the main antagonist in their life, according to Teresa. And I'm crazy, homeless, worthless. I go out in the woods and burn trash, according to Natalie. And what did Becca say? Oh, Becca just kept reiterating that I'm homeless. You're homeless by your own choices. Stop throwing a pity party. Pity party. Pity party. Stop being useless. How about help? There's an idea. How about be a reasonably empathetic or compassionate or loving human being? Maybe there's a good idea. That's a possibility. You could do that. You could say, hey, you're my dad. How you doing? How you been? Are you struggling right now? Maybe we can help. Maybe let's figure out a solution. Let's figure out some way to move forward from here and not bring up the past and dredge up the past and just keep. And Teresa says, whosoever diggeth a pit shall fall into it. I know she doesn't read the Bible, but apparently she listens to Bob Marley. So I said, Teresa, then you might want to put that shovel down. So I'm getting it again. They're calling this a pity party. They call me crazy. Oh, it takes all my time. I've already actually elucidated this, talked about this at length, about what faith is and how, according to the Greeks, it's the divine madness. According to Kierkegaard, there's a paradoxical and humble courage required to grasp all of the temporal by virtue of the absurd. And this is the courage of faith. So my faith shows me what's really going on, how this really works, what's really taking place behind the scenes, where this is going, what we're doing, why we're here, who my father is, who God is, who's in charge, what is the real power structure of the universe itself, what is the real situation that we're in. Does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really know what's going on? The gaslighting is immense. Natalie's an expert. I got to hand it to you, Natalie. You're a mouthy little bitch. And I'm proud of you for that. I'll be perfectly honest. I think that's cool. Sometimes you gotta have a mouthy little bitch in your corner right over here. Tell them what's up, Natalie. But if you're pointing the aggression outward away from your father, it would be nice. Who took you in when you were 16 and causing, Yeah, my crazy's on full display. That's what Becca says. My crazy's on full display. Why does anyone listen to me? Well, why? Again, why would anyone listen to me? Well, I have a homeless camp in the woods, and I said, well, you're not welcome there. At this point, if you're going to be like this, I'm not going to welcome you into my world. If you're going to be casting aspersions at me and dragging my name through the mud publicly and calling me crazy and calling me I don't know what else they're saying. There's all kinds of stuff. It's an immensely long comment thread. If you look at some of my videos, there's 19, 20, 25 comments going and threads going. And I don't back down. I speak my mind. Sometimes I get a little upset. I'm not drunk or anything. I'm not high or anything. I haven't had a puff of weed today. I haven't had a sip of alcohol. I haven't had really much of anything. I had a little chicken and some, just had half an apple from the bike shop. But I'm here playing cornhole, doing my practice. I don't really want to. Nice shot. It's kind of thrown me off. Yes, this is definitely throwing me off for the day. It's definitely, please don't kill my vibe kind of thing. And they just killed my vibe. Bringing up old traumas, bringing up old bullshit, saying that, Yeah, just bring it up. Let's just hash it out. At least Teresa was honest enough to say, I'm glad I finally spoke my mind. Well, good for you, Teresa. Good for you. You got married, didn't invite any of the Caparellis. Your last name is Caparelli. You didn't invite any Caparelli to your wedding. I don't know. Maybe it was just you and Chandler. I don't even know. But I got wind of that from my father, from your grandfather. He said, oh yeah, Teresa got married. Really? I didn't even know. My own daughter. So at least it's all coming out, you know. It's all out in the open, more or less. You can look at the comment thread. This looks like it's something that should be on Maury Povich or Jerry Springer. You're homeless. This is always their the deepest insult the deepest cut they can cut is to say, remind me that I don't have a home. And I say in response, I'm homeless by choice because I found that people who surrender to the illusion of affluence in this culture, all turn into human garbage. I've noticed that. All those cars going by, all the bullshit, all the houses and all the wood you're burning and fuel you're burning and everything you're burning is to keep your ass warm and comfortable in your little cozy little shack with your, with your PlayStation and your, I don't know. You have all the things. You get all the things. And you take the things from me and then blame me for not having the things. It's really quite astonishing. It has been astonishing for a long time. I do know why, and I do know what's going on, and I do know what your motivations are, and I do know you're playing out an act as my opponent in this drama. You made an enemy out of me for no reason. I'm your own father, and I left your mom because she's a total bitch. Total fucking cunt. Pardon my French. Just an astonishingly unhelpful, fearful, lazy, boring, worthless cunt. That's what's up. I mean, I started a bike shop. She never even set foot in the bike shop while we were still married and raising the kids, and with the fourth on the way. Three here and fourth on the way. Becca, you weren't even born yet. So again, I've told Becca on YouTube, you don't know what you're talking about. I'll pray for you. You don't know what you're speaking out of turn. You don't know what's going on here. You don't know. You don't know. And she says, you are not my father. Well, the DNA records and the facts of the matter are, you are incorrect. Factually incorrect. So, whether you like it or not, and apparently you do not like it, I am your father, Luke. I'm not even on the dark side. I'm not even Darth Vader. I'm not even evil in any way. I am literally the most unevil person you'll ever meet. The most helpful, the most courteous, most empathetic, the most friendly, the most peaceful, the most chill, the most athletic. And as I, enter into my kingly nature, the most handsome person alive. Y'all don't understand humor, do you, anymore? You don't know how to take a joke. It's weird. It's like, okay, that's a joke. That's what is known as a joke. I'm this guy. I'm 50 years old. I'm retired. I'm living my life on the cheap, on purpose. I don't want to pay rent. I don't feel like it. I don't need your comforts. That's bullshit. Y'all weak sauce. Y'all bitch made. Y'all kind of worthless, more or less. Sorry. I'm not sorry. It is what it is. Unless you change, repent, change your ways, alter your behavior, replace your operating program with one that's actually, functional. Yeah. You're not going to make it. So I know it looks all chill and peaceful. Everybody's having a nice little experience here in this little podunk, redneck, stupid fucking town. It's Pleasantville. I know y'all think that it's going to continue this way forever. It's not. You're not going to get to drive cars around. It's not. You have to learn how to ride a bike again and get around on your own, under your own power. You're going to have to. I mean, if I don't look, if I had enough power, enough friends here with me, I'm not going to make a statement about what we would do, but things would be different. Things would be very, very, very different. The way we operate would be very different. There'd be a lot of music. There'd be a lot of people on bicycles. There'd be a lot of people walking around or on skateboards, enjoying themselves. It would look a lot like Ocean Beach on a Sunday afternoon at the seawall. It would look a lot like that. It would not look or sound like that. You hear the cars? Interstate, vehicles and commerce and busyness. That just wouldn't. It just, that's over. That's all over. It's done. You're done. You don't get to do that anymore. It all stops, grinds to a halt. It all grinds to a halt. Now, in the ancient Jewish law, this was known as the year of Jubilee. You weren't allowed to harvest. You had to live on the harvest of previous years. You weren't allowed. You canceled all debts. Fresh start for everybody, bar none. And they never made it to year of Jubilee because they always rebelled before they got there. So maybe we won't make it. Maybe I'm delusional. No, I'm not. Maybe I'm well, once again, I just talked about in the last video that if my kids are correct, I should just exit, stage left. I'm not going to. I'm going to be around for a while. I know where this is going. I know what I'm doing. It just boggles my mind that someone who shares my DNA, literally, blood of my bone, blood of my blood, whatever, the product of my loins, can watch this, watch me speak wisdom and insight and intelligence and skill into existence to prepare a place of safety for as many as who need it, for as many as are willing. A healthy place, a place with fresh air, clean air, work to do, water right there. Camp Solomon is the spot. It's the spot. It's like, that's it. That's the one. Ding, ding, ding. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. The only reason I'm not there right now is the harassment I've been getting. And I have ideas of where I'm going to pitch up, post up, whatever, do my thing around here. They actually did me a favor bringing the car to the middle of town. All my stuff's there stored. No one's going to touch it. Whatever. Do your fucking thing. Do your damage. You did your damage. That's your damage. I can't really elaborate anymore on this right now. I'm out on the bike. I love my bike. That's Mr. Miyagi. I'm at the park. There's like 3 other people here. It's 4:00 on a Friday. I've heard 500 cars go by since I've been sitting here, but I've seen 2 or 3 park in here. This is what I teach. Someone asked, the comment was, what follow you where and what do you teach? Well, follow me here and I'll teach you how to do this. Live sustainably, responsibly, healthfully, ecstatically, with a smile on your face. That's not a bad idea. I think that's a good idea. I think that's a step in the right direction. I believe that's where this is all going. I will not be drawn into further word wars with my own children. I've said my case. I stated my case. I told Natalie that she's always been a mouthy little bitch, and she is. I've told Becca that she doesn't know what she's talking about. She needs to, I'll pray for her. She's going to need some help. Teresa, I just said, you just need to shut up. I don't like you. I hate to admit this, folks. I don't like my children, like, at all. I'm proud of, like, Natalie for being in Reno and doing her thing and whatever, but she's a little bitch. Rebecca, her chiming in the way she was chiming in, totally out of left field. I had no idea she had that kind of mouth on her. But it's just like her mother. If it's not one thing, it's your mother. They're just like their mother. Hopefully they're not as worthless. Y'all, hey, I'm a human man. I have reactions. I have emotions. We are a big, giant bag of chemicals floating around, and it has to be managed. I'm going to react when someone insults me. I'm going to tell them what's up. And I told Becca, hey, take my last name off your identity. You're not worthy of it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's how I feel. Um, Caprelli name will not be sullied like this. I don't want my name attached to you anymore. Rebecca. Teresa already got married. Natalie, I think she has a different name or what. I don't even know. I don't really care. Just distance yourself from me in practicality as you have done in your mind and your heart and your spirit. I don't want anything to do with you people, ever. So that's what's up. I'll just start a new family, make more children. I have the technology. Just looking for a willing vessel for my seed. Anyone watching who finds this interesting or attractive and wants to give me children, I'm right here. Come and get it. You know, we'll make real good humans, maybe. You know, who knows? I do regret fathering these kids. They're kind of a waste. But there we go. Nice shot. Okay, let's see if I can get some points on this cornhole. You want to see crazy? You haven't seen crazy. Oh my God, these kids, they're calling me crazy. Oh, nice, going in. And it was a rebound one. That's 4 points. Let's see. They haven't seen anything yet. They haven't seen anything yet. Oh. But Natalie said they go out in the woods and burn trash. Oh, excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Fuck you, Natalie. You suck. I can't stand you. And I say it with a smile because I'm proud of you and all that. You speak in your mind and you're living your truth, but you suck. Turnabout's fair play. You know, this is what's up. I'm your father. I can't stand you. I'm not going to say I hate you. I'm not there yet. But, you know, keep going, then maybe. But that's what's up. Keep my distance. Do my thing. Move on with my life. The best revenge is massive success. I already see it. I already know what's happening. It's within me. Look at this. Looks great. I feel great. I'm healthy. I'm strong. I'm in love with my God. I'm in love with my life. I'm in love with myself. Not complicated. I can't stand my children. Not complicated. They've doubled down on stupid. They doubled down on the judgments. They doubled down on calling me crazy, bringing up old bullshit. Yeah, just fuck you. Yeah. And that's what's up. So God bless America, y'all. Over and out.